31 yung nag-react kanina. 31, 33. Sobrang pa sa 33 yung naka-tweet ng message. Tagal ng Facebook. Wait lang ha, naayos ko yung sa live. Hindi pa yata mag-loading yung group niyo. Ayan. Okay. Okay, let's start. So oh my gosh, medyo maingay ang mga tao sa paligid. Live na po tayo, sana maingay. So for module number 2, we will be having illustrating an arithmetic sequence. So bago ang lahat, we will answer different questions for me to know kung may naintindihan na kayo when it comes to this kind of sequence. Okay? Ang bilis, nagle-left agad sila. Magsisimula pa lang ako, nagle-left na sila. Yeah. So for number 1, which of the following is the correct description of an arithmetic sequence? Is it A, a term is obtained by multiplying a constant number? Is it B, a term is obtained by squaring the preceding term? C, by adding, and D, by extracting. Yes, Bulan? Bulan is raising his hand.
Letter D po, ma'am.
Letter?
D po.
Letter D, tama ba yung rinig ko?
Yes po.
Ito bang si Bulan, lalaki or babae? Lalaki or babae? Medyo nalilito lang ako sa boses. Almar? Bulan?
Yes po.
Lalaki or babae? Nalilito
Lalaki.
ako sa boses. Lalaki. Tama naman pala. Okay, so your answer is letter D. Do you agree with Almar? Sige, bibigyan ko kayo ng example ng arithmetic sequence. Okay, para mas maintindihan niyo. So, an arithmetic sequence, one of its example can be for Huwag na natin pahirapan. 8, 12, 16, and so on. Or 8, 12, 16, and so on. So there's an example of arithmetic sequence. So which of the following is the process? Is it by multiplying? Is it by squaring, by adding, or by extracting? Sa tingin ninyo. You've already met this kind of sequence sa ating first module. Yes, Almar? May isa pa nag-raise. May isa? Rene Jen?
Ma'am, letter C po, by adding po.
Okay. So just by looking at the example, we can see that when we say arithmetic sequence, you have to add for you to get the next term. So you add mo yung previous term with a constant number for you to get the next term. So ano ba yung number that we can be added to 4 para maging 8 yung next term? What number is that? Yes. Leia.
4 po.
Yes, 4. So you add 4 here, and then you add another 4, and 4, and so on. Okay, and that's the arithmetic sequence. So for you to get the next terms, you have to add the preceding term with a constant number. And we call this constant number as the common difference. Ang tawag natin dyan ay common difference. Okay, let's proceed. Number 2. What is the common difference in the sequence? Negative 4, 3, 10, 17. Ano kaya ang common difference niya? Question.
C po.
Letter C. Yun nga
Letter
natin.
C.
So, if you add positive 7 to negative 4, it will give you 3. Positive 7 plus positive 7 will give you 10. Plus positive 7, it will give you positive 17. Correct. How about for number 3? Which of the following is the missing term of the arithmetic sequence? Negative 1, negative 7, negative 19, negative 25, and so on. And we have here a missing term. So what do you think it is? Ano kaya yung missing term na yan? Yes, Mark?
Letter D po.
Letter D. Why is it letter D, Mark?
Adding by is negative 6.
Adding the previous number with negative 6. Okay, so kapag inad natin to with negative 6, so this will become negative 13, correct? How about for number 4? Which of the following is an arithmetic sequence? We're looking for an arithmetic sequence. And for number 5, not an arithmetic sequence. So, alin kaya dyan ang arithmetic at alin ang hindi arithmetic? Yes? O kung nahihiya sabihin, you can also type your answer sa ating in-call messages. Yes, again. And again, while having these questions, please don't forget to type your name and to say present. Baka nakalimutan na dahil medyo late na tayo nag-umpisa. Don't forget to type your name and to say present. Oo. Kasi inihiya ko yung yes. Religion.
Ma'am, for letter C po.
For letter C. Ano yung common difference nila?
Ano po, negative 6 po.
Negative 6.
6.
21 plus negative 6 is 15. 15 plus negative 6 is 9. How about 9 plus negative 6? What is 9 plus negative 6? Yes, Aritani. Mark?
3 po.
3. So, if the next term is 2, do you think letter C is an arithmetic sequence? Sabi natin, letter C should be 3, yung susunod sa 9. Ay, kaya lang ang sequence natin, 9 follows, followed by 2. So, do you think it is arithmetic or not? Religion, is it arithmetic or not?
Not po, ma'am.
Not po. Okay. How about for the other letters? Sige nga, pakicheck nga po if they are arithmetic or not. Yes, Mark.
Letter B po.
Letter D. What is the common difference sa letter D?
B po, ma'am.
I, B. What is the common difference for letter D?
Adding positive 2 to previous number.
Adding positive 2 to the previous number. Sa letter B, is it positive? Okay, that's positive. So negative 8 plus positive 2, it's negative 6. Plus positive 2, it's negative 4. How about for negative 4? Negative 4 plus positive 2, is it 0? 0 po ba? Negative 4 plus positive 2. Mark?
Hindi po, ma'am.
Hindi po. So, letter B is not an arithmetic sequence. So, meron na tayong dalawa. Ayan, may nag-present na si Fajardo. How about the others? Habang may nagsasagot, you can type present. And also, don't forget sa ating group, naglagay na po ako ng attendance. Yan. Yung mga nag-attendance na sa group natin. Pero wala naman sila dito. Ay, dito naman pala si Lapez. I don't know if Marin is here. Lapez nandito, pero si Marin, I don't know. You don't forget to lalo dun sa mga hindi naman kumikibo dyan, mag-attendance muna kayo. Ayan. How about for letter A? Unahin natin si A. Ano yung difference ni negative 7 and 4? What is the difference of negative 7 and 4? Kagurungan? Ay, sorry, si Lapis ang nag-raise para tinawag ko sa kagurungan. O, sige, Lapis.
Nag-add po ng 11, ma'am.
Nag-add po ng 11. So, if you add 11 here, you'll get 4. 4 plus 11, you'll get 15. 15 plus 11, you'll get 26. So, what have you observed? Is it arithmetic or not? Arithmetic ba siya o hindi? Raise your hand if this is arithmetic, and don't raise your hand if it is not arithmetic. Ayan, so Sir Renigen believes that there is arithmetic, same with kagurungan, Mark, and ano. So, let's go. Ayan. So, letter A is an arithmetic. How about for letter D? Ano bang difference ng 4 and negative 1? 4 and negative 1? Their difference is what? Negative 5. This one is negative. Is it negative 5 or negative 1 minus 4 at negative 5. Tapos ito, negative 6. Tapos ito, negative 6. So, hindi na siya arithmetic. How about for number 5? Alin naman ang hindi arithmetic sequence? Madali yan makuha o malaman. Okay, for Teza.
Letter D po, ma'am.
Letter D. Bakit ano bang difference sa letter D? Anong difference dito? Sa letter D, anong difference meron tayo? Now, you can type your answer if you want. O, konti pa lang nag-attendance ha. Ilan pa lang to. Hindi pa lahat nakapag-attendance. Fajardo, Kagurungan, Lapis, Siskon. Ay, Sikson ba? Sikson, Tita, Ferranco, Corteza, Aniba, Naling, Ceniza, Dalumpines, Renigen, Villegas, Panagiton, Fernandez Ishi, Aretano, Valenzuela, Rodriguez, Libero, Pion. Andito pala si Pion. Ano itsura ni Pion? Nakalimutan ko. Ay, hindi yata siya yung estudyante ko ng grade 7. Valdesancho, Castillo, Bulan. Lahat ba yun nandito? How about Rodriguez? Hindi pa nag-attend si Rodriguez, si Deang, si Talaro. Itong Lanix BH. Dito sa type, anak, nabanggit ba kita? Parang hindi kita nabanggit.
Opo,
Sa
nabanggit na.
in-call messages. Okay. O, ano na? Sa letter A. Sige, simulan natin sa letter G muna pala kasi ito yung sagot ng classmate. So, paano ba malalaman the difference? So, para malaman po yung difference, para hindi kayo nahihirapan, no? To know the difference, what you need to do is to subtract. Ano ang isa-subtract natin? Yung term minus the preceding term. So, let's say, yung term natin is negative 3 and negative 4. So, mag-minus tayo, negative 3 minus negative 4. A sub 2 minus A sub 1. Okay? Ano pa? Pwede din naman yung A sub 3 minus A sub 2. Okay? Yung term minus the preceding term or the previous term. So, let's say A sub 4 minus A sub 3. So, pipili lang kayo kahit alin dyan. Okay? Pwedeng ito yung gamitin nyo. Pwedeng ito. Pwedeng yan. No? As long as constant yung kanilang difference, meaning they are arithmetic sequence. They are considered arithmetic. Okay, so negative 3 minus negative 4. Since this is subtraction, you change the sign and you proceed to addition. This will give us a positive 1. Okay, so positive 1 ang inad dito. How about for negative 3 and 10? I-minus natin si negative 3 kay 10. Change the sign, proceed to addition. This will become 13. Okay? And ito, alam nyo naman, 10 and 17, that's 7. So kapag medyo nahihirapan na kayo to find the difference, all you have to do is to subtract the previous term from the term that you have. So, ganito po lagi yon, okay? Itong term minus the previous, so that's 3. Itong term minus the previous, 3 also. This term minus the previous, 3. Okay? Ganun din dito. Lahat ng sequences, arithmetic sequences. This term minus the previous term, this will give you negative 4. And so on. Okay, so pag nahihirapan kayo hanapin yung common difference or yung difference, all you have to do is to subtract that term by its previous term. Para makuha nyo. 98 minus 100, that's negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. So we can say that A, B, and C are all arithmetic and letter D is not an arithmetic sequence. So the answer here is letter. Okay. Now let's proceed to number 6. Which of the following is the common difference of the arithmetic sequence? So my arithmetic sequence dito na binigay, this is 3A minus 1, 3A, 3A plus 1. So I want you to first observe ano yung difference ng mga sequences sa isa't isa. Okay, so this is our first term. I-highlight lang natin para aware kayo na yan ay isang term. Ito naman yung pangalawang term at ito yung pangatlong term. Okay. So what do you think is the difference, the common difference, just by looking at the given terms dito sa ating sequence? Ano ba yung pagkakapareho nila? Ano ba yung pagkakaiba nila? So what do you think is the number that we need to add to 3A minus 1 for us to get the next term, which is 3A? Ano yung pwede natin i-add sa kanya? Sino bang pwedeng sumagot? Sila Nix PH nag-join lang pero mukhang hindi na siya ng attendance. How about Duarte? Ano kaya yung number na in-add natin dito for us to get the next one? Duarte. Nag-live na sila. Ayaw nila matanong. Oh, malalaman ko kung nag-a-attendance lang kayo ha, kung pumapasok lang kayo ng saglit lang ha. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo kung ilang minutes kayo nag-stay dito and kung kayo ba ay ng ghosting on. Oh, sige, let's try adding negative A. Kung nag-add ba tayo ng negative A dito, magiging 3A. What's something in common dun sa tatlong sequences na meron tayo? Lahat sila merong
Lahat po sila merong A.
or lahat sila merong 3A. Okay? So, wala nagbago dun sa 3A. Saan lang may nagbago? Dun sa constant number. Okay? Dito sa constant number na to, may nagbago. Dito, negative 1 siya. Dito, wala. Dito, positive 1. So, what do you think should be added to negative 1 to make it 0? Kasi wala dito eh. Yes, Mark?
Letter D po.
Letter D po, positive 1. So, let's try, okay? Para mas makita nyo ng maigi. We had PA minus 1 plus positive 1. This will become 0. So, yung next term natin is 3A. Okay, so check yan. Next term natin is 3A. How about if I add positive 1 to 3A? This will become 3A plus 1. So, yun na siya. Yung next term natin. Okay? All you have to do is to observe which is common kapag expression yung inyong terms like this. Tingnan nyo anong common sa kanila. And then, aling part ng expression ang nagbabago. So, doon kayo magbabase ng inyong common difference. Okay, for number 7, we have 3A, 4A, 6A plus 1. Then, we are looking for A, yung value niya. Alin kaya sa apat na to, yung pwede nating i-substitute para makabuo tayo ng arithmetic sequence. Yes, Valenzuela? Hindi kita nadidinig, Valenzuela. A daw po. Kaya nga, ano yung isa-substitute natin sa A? Substitute means papalitan natin si A, i-multiply natin siya to 3, 4, and 6. Then we'll perform the indicated operation. Pag may nakuha tayong values, dapat maging arithmetic sequence. Ang gusto mo palang sabihin ay letter A, hindi A lang. Naka kasi, naka-small letter ka. So, I am referring to this. Negative 2 daw po. So, let's try negative 2. So, 3 times negative 2 plus 1. 4 times negative 2. 6 times negative 2 plus 1. So, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12 plus 1, negative 11. So, is this a sequence or arithmetic sequence? I mean, ano ba yung difference nilang dalawa? Difference nila is negative 3. Difference nila is also negative 3. Of course, this is an arithmetic sequence because they have a common difference. So correct, the correct answer here is letter A. So ano yung kailangan yung tandaan when it comes to arithmetic sequence? When it comes to arithmetic sequence, you need to be reminded na nag-add tayo and at the same time, because you are adding a constant number, meron tayong common difference. So kapag walang common difference, that is not an arithmetic sequence. So sa module 1 kasi, iba-ibang sequence yung nakita natin, right? Kaya medyo sabi, ang gulo-gulo naman ito, ang daming gagawin. Diba? Nag-a-add, nag-multiply, nag-square, and so on. Those are patterns. Those are sequences. And in module 2, we are focusing on a certain kind of sequence, and that is arithmetic, na hindi kayo malilito kasi madali lang siya, simple. How about for number 8? Sabi naman dito, which of the following is not true about the arithmetic sequence? Which is not true. Alin daw dyan ang not true sa arithmetic sequence? O, alin naman dyan ang not true? Is it A? Ang A sub 2 daw is negative 3. Yes, Mark?
Letter A po.
Letter A. Bakit? Ano ba ibig sabihin, Mark, ng A sub 2?
Kasi po mundo sa binigay na sequence, positive 3 po yung nakalagay sa A sub 2.
Okay. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng A sub 2? Para dun lang sa mga hindi alam anong A sub 2. Mark, A sub 2 means?
Yung pagkakasunod po ng sequence.
Pagkakasunod-sunod. Pang ilan siya?
Pangalawa po.
Apo. Or we call it second term. Kung may nakita kayong subscript dito, that pertains sa kung pang ilan yung term. Meaning, negative 3 here is the second term. Yun ang kiniklaim ni letter A. Which is not true because our second term is positive 3. First term is 5, second term is 3, and so on. Third, fourth, fifth. Okay? So, kung sinabi niya siguro na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ang fifth term, ang negative 3, that would be correct. Pero sinabi niya second term, that became false. Okay, letter B, common difference is negative 2. That's correct. Letter C, A sub 6 is negative 5. If you add here negative 2, you'll get negative 5. So that is correct. And for letter D, one way to obtain term is to add negative 2 to the preceding term, which is also correct. For number 9, so the following is a common difference of an arithmetic sequence. Sa tingin ninyo, ano yung common difference ng arithmetic sequence? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yes po. Ano kaya yung common difference nito? You can also always try. Yes, Mark.
Napindot lang po.
Mahirap ba kunin yung yung common difference pag dalawang terms lang? Mahirap? Yes or no? Andyan pa ba sila? Sige nga, can you please all raise your hand para malaman ko kung sino yung nandyan pa, sino yung umalis na. Sige, keep raising your hands para malaman ko kung sino yung nandyan pa and sino yung umalis na. Ayan, so nakikita ko may mga names na hindi nakakapag-raise ng hand. Ibig sabihin, wala na sila dyan. Ano, hindi na sila nandyan. Okay? So, ito, meron tayong ilang names dito. 4, 5, 6, 7. Itong pangalan na hindi nakakapag-raise ng hand. Okay? Sige, you may lower your hand. Okay. Again question ko para malaman ko kung nandyan kayo. Ito ba, mahirap pa siyang hanapin yung common difference kapag walang other terms kayong nakikita. Dalawa lang at magkalayo pa. Mahirap hindi. Mahirap po ba? Ang galos na po. Uy, sasabihin niyo lang sa akin kung mahirap o madali. Hindi ako magagalit kung nahihirapan kayo, nadadalian kayo. Kunin yung common difference kapag dalawa lang yung terms. Tapos magkahiwalay pa sila, no? Yung isa A sub 2, yung isa A sub 5. Mark, mahirap o hindi?
Mahirap po.
Mahirap po. Of course, mahirap yan kasi magkalayo sila eh. Hindi tulad kanina, binibigyan kayo ng sequence. Minsan, first 4 terms, minsan, first 5 terms. Doon, pag ganun yung example, alam nyo na agad ano yung common difference. Okay? Nalalaman nyo na agad. Pero pag ganito, iba po yung ginagawa natin, no? For us to get the common difference. Ano yung ginagawa natin? We simply use the formula for arithmetic, the general form of an arithmetic sequence. Ano yung general form natin? The general form is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus b times n minus 1. Okay? So a sub n equals a sub 1 plus b times n minus 1. Ano yung gagawin natin dyan? We are going to form a general term na for a sub 2 and for a sub 5. Okay? So, kapag ginawa natin yon, kapag a sub 2, syempre mapapalitan yung n ng 2. A sub 2 equals a sub 1 plus the difference times n minus 1. That means 2 minus 1. Okay? How about for a sub 5? A sub 5 would be a sub 5 equals a sub 1 plus difference times the n, which is 5, minus 1. Okay? So ito, 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. Multiply natin kay d, so magiging 1d or d na lang. And this one magiging 4d. Okay? How about a sub 2? A sub 2, ang value niya talaga ay 1. So magiging 1 ito. Sa a sub 5, ang value niya ay 7. So magiging 7 ito. Okay? So pag naging 7 siya, wait lang, ayan. Pag naging 7 na siya, ito 1, ito d, ito 4d. Magbabago na yung ating equation. Okay? So next step is to simplify and to substitute. So nag-substitute tayo kanina. We got 1 equals a sub 1 plus d. Then the other equation is 7 equals a sub 1 plus 4d. We have now equation 1. We have equation 2. Okay? Ano yung gagawin natin for us to get the common difference? What we need to do is to subtract. Okay? Subtract this equation from the equation above. So, instead of positive terms dito sa baba, magiging negative yan. Kasi remember, when you subtract, you have to change the sign and proceed to addition. So, you change the sign from positive, magiging negative, and then we will proceed to addition. Okay? So, pag nag-addition na tayo, our answer would be positive 1 plus negative 7. That is positive 1. Nagdagan ng negative 7. Yes, Lester?
Negative 6 po.
Negative 6. Correct. A positive A sub 1 plus negative A sub 1. That is the answer. Positive A sub 1 plus negative A sub 1. That gives us, ano po, matik na yan, cancel na yan. Why? Because this is 0. A sub 1 plus negative A sub 1, or should I say A sub 1 minus A sub 1? 0 na yan. How about D? Plus negative 4, D. D plus negative 4D is, or 1 minus 4. What is 1 minus 4?
3.
Tester. 3. Is it positive or negative?
Negative 3D.
Sabi nga ni Pion, negative 3, they correct. Okay, so ang meron na lang tayo is negative 6 equals negative 3, D. And we will divide both sides by negative 3. Okay, so if you divide both sides by negative 3, D now is equal to negative 6 divided by negative 3. Negative 6 divided by negative 3. That is, Esther?
Negative 2 po.
Negative 2 po. So now the common difference here, is it negative 2? Negative 2 na ba siya? Should be negative divided by negative. That is
Positive 2.
positive 2. Correct. So the answer here is letter B. So medyo hirap kayo, no, when it comes to addition and division or multiplication. Medyo hirap pa kayo doon. Huwag niyo lang kakalimutan na kapag mag-a-add kayo, ang rule, ang titingnan niyo lang dyan, pareho ba sila ng sign? O magkaiba? Different sign. Kapag same yung sign nila, sample, negative 1 plus negative 4. Pareho ng sign, di ba? Mag-a-add ka. Okay? Burn natin. Ayusin ko lang. Pag ganyan, mag-a-add ka po. Sample, negative 1 plus negative 4. I-add mo sila. 1 plus 4 is 5. Tapos, copy the sign. So, magiging negative 5 ang answer. Pag different sign, minus. Okay? Example ulit. Positive 1 plus negative 4. Magkaiba sila ng sign. Subtract mo. 4 minus 1 is 3. Tapos, kopyahin mo yung sign ng may mas malaking absolute value. So, pag sinabi absolute value, tingnan mo yung number without its sign. Ano mas malaki? 1 o 4?
4.
4. So, magiging negative yung answer natin. Malinaw? O, example, negative 1 plus 5. Dahil magkaiba sila ng sign, anong gagawin natin? Magsusubtract tayo. Magma-minus tayo. 5 minus 1. That's 4.
4.
Anong mas malaki? Is it 1 or 5? Of course, 5. Diba? So, magiging answer natin dito ay positive 4. So, yun yung kailangan nyo tandaan when it comes to adding same signs and different signs. How about naman kung multiplication or division? Kapag po multiplication or division, ano lang ang rule? Pag same sign at pag different sign, napakadali lang ng rule dyan. Pag same sign, positive agad ang sagot. Pag different sign, negative agad ang sagot. Okay, syempre, i-divide mo sila at i-multiply pa. Kaya nga dito, as you can see, it becomes positive because they have the same sign. So, para yung quick review ng mga lesson nyo ng grade 7. Okay. So, since we are done with the common difference, we are going to proceed now to number 10. So, please read the lumpiness. Number 10, please read po.
Po,
Pakibasa po yung question.
I was advised by my physician to walk each day in the morning as daily exercise. On my first day, I walked 40 meters. On the second and third day, I walked 60 meters and 80 meters, respectively, and so on. Which of the following is the distance I walk on the 10th day if I continue the pattern in my daily walk?
Okay. So, thank you, the lumpiness. Ano kung may answer na sila? So, yes, sir.
Letter C po.
Why is it letter C?
Kasi po pa 2020 po yung dagdag sa meters na tinatakbo niya kada araw. Pangatlong araw pa lang po yun.
So, we have 40, 60, 80. And kapag tinuloy niya yun on the 10th day, he'll be walking 220 meters. So, correct. The answer is correct. So, ano lang yan? Add lang tayo dyan ng 20, no? For us to get 220 for the 10th day. Any question regarding this problem? If none, we will proceed. So, sa ating in-call messages and sa ating FB Live, sa comment, I want you to type your answer in each of the following terms. Okay? I mean sequences. You have to give the next two terms. For number 1, what is the next two terms? Okay, type po dyan sa ating in-call messages. Next two terms lang. Okay, type po sa ating in-call messages para lahat nakikita kong sumasagot. And sa comments, sa FB Live, ibig sabihin wala pang present, ano? So, wala nagta-type ng name nila and they are not saying present sa ating FB Live. O, wala talaga. Wala talaga silang Aquino, pakitype po sa in-call messages natin yung inyong answer. Sige, go. Yung mga naka-raise naman, you can type your answer. Ayan. O, pare-pareho pala kayo ng sagot eh. That is 16 19. Correct. Number 2. Yeah, number 2 na tayo. Tama yung mga sagot nila. Kita, Sixon, Valenzuela, Orteza, Piles, and so on. Yeah, but for number 2, we have 53, 58. Oh, correct. Your answers are all correct. Next, how about number 3? O, di ba lahat kayo halos sumasagot? Ay, karamihan lang pala. Di pala lahat. Number 3, negative 18, 22. Correct. Negative 22. Number 4, 92, 90. Ang bilis ni Mark. 92, 90. And how about for number 5? 2.5, sabi nila, sir. 2.5 and 3. Okay pa. Pabilisan ng ano no ng daliri sa mga answers. So 2.5 and 3. Ayan. Bakit mag-join ulit si Valenzuela? Maka-join na siya. Valenzuela, nag-join ka ulit?
Opo, ma'am, sira po kasi yung mic, ma'am, ng isa.
Okay. So what do we call this kind of sequences? We call them arithmetic sequence, and it is defined where there as a sequence where there is a common difference between the consecutive terms. So as you can see kanina, na-compute natin yung common differences nila. When we say common, kaya siya common kasi pare-pareho. So malalaman nyo if it is not an arithmetic sequence kapag hindi pare-pareho yung mga differences. Okay, so how do we get the differences? Yung term minus its previous term. Okay, nagsusubtract tayo para makuha yung difference. So, dito sa mga susunod na slide, meron tayong mga sequences and you have to identify if it's arithmetic or not. If it's arithmetic, you have to type A sa ating in-call messages, type A, and isama niyo na rin po yung common difference. If it is not an arithmetic sequence, you type not. Malinaw? So, dalawang magiging sagot ninyo, A, kasama yung common difference niya, and not kapag hindi po siya arithmetic sequence. So, for the first example, 86420, is it arithmetic or not? Kapag arithmetic, isama po yung common difference. At the count of 3, 1, 2. Okay, walang nagta-type. Matatapos na yung counting ko. Pag nagka-count ako, ibig sabihin, magsasagot na kayo noon. Pag natapos ako magbilang, ibig sabihin, tapos na rin ang pagsagot. So, ang sagot nila ay arithmetic daw at ang common difference is negative 2, correct? Definitely, it is an arithmetic sequence because their common difference is negative 2. Common nga siya, meaning lahat pare-pareho. And, yes, it is arithmetic. Next. Ay, sorry. So, sample na lang to, no, na lumabas na yung answer. So, yes, it is an arithmetic sequence. And as you can see, their difference is 2. Next. Ayan. Is it arithmetic sequence or not? 1, 2. Ayan. Answer nila ay not. At nauna si Mark. So this is not an arithmetic sequence kasi makikita nyo that they don't have a common difference. Next. At the count of 3, 15.5, 14, 4.5, 11, 9.5, 8. 1, 2, so ang sagot nila ay not an arithmetic sequence. Bakit? Unahin natin si Mark kasi siya unang nag-type. Mark, wala ba silang common difference?
Wala po, ma'am.
sige nga. What is 14 minus 15.5?
1.5.
1.5. What is 12.5? Negative yun negative. Minus 14. Negative 1, negative. 12.5. 12.5 minus 14. Mark.
11 po.
11 ba? 12.5 minus 14?
13 po ba?
13 ba? How about kaburungan?
1.5 po.
1.5 po. Negative 1.5. Huwag niyo kalimutan yung sign. It is very important. Sige, sulat natin yung sign ng una. Okay, next. 11 minus 12.5. Negative?
Negative 1.5 po.
Correct. And as you can see, tuloy-tuloy yan. Lahat ng differences nila is negative 1.5. So what can you say about this kind of sequence? Is it arithmetic or not? Arithmetic or not?
Arithmetic
Na.
po, ma'am.
It is an arithmetic sequence. Okay? Yes, it is an arithmetic because your common difference is negative 1.5. O, diba? Arithmetic sequence siya. Nakakita lang kayo ng decimal na sabi niyo hindi na agad. Next. Okay, basahin niyo muna. At na count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ano kung ulit yung attendance mo? Yung iba talaga attendance ng napaka-maangas na nila lang. Fifteen tsaka 7, 22. 10 tsaka 7, 17. Yung konti lang. Mag-add tayo dito modular. Modular. May modular nga pala kayo, no? Modular girls and modular boys. Okay, so it is an arithmetic sequence. It's positive 6. Malinaw ha, it's positive 6. The difference, the common difference. Next, negative 8, 6, negative 4, 2, 0. Is it an arithmetic sequence or not? Arithmetic sequence pa siya or not? Compute nyo muna lahat ha. Hindi yung umpisa lang. Dapat lahat. Sabi nga ni Ferran ko, it is not an arithmetic sequence. Kasi wala silang common difference. Pag sinabing common, pare-pareho. Okay? Now, looking at the general form of an arithmetic sequence, yung first term natin is a sub 1. Ginawa natin to last time sa ating discussion. Si a sub 2, nanggaling siya kay a sub 1 plus the difference. Si a sub 3, nanggaling siya kay a sub 1 plus dalawang difference na ngayon. The fourth term, a sub 1 din, tapos tatlong difference. Okay? And fifth term is a sub 5 equals a sub 1 plus 4 times the difference. And nakita natin that 2, 3, 4, kaya siya naging 2, 3, 4 is nagmo-minus 1 tayo dun sa number of terms. So kapag third term siya, 3 minus 1, magiging 2 times the difference, and so on. So nakita natin yung pattern, and we came up with a general form of the arithmetic sequence, and that is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n times minus 1 times the difference. Okay, so minsan itong si difference dito ko nilalagay sa unahan. Kaya pwede din ganito kasi multiplication naman yan. Okay. Now, what is the nth term of the arithmetic sequence or general term? This is the general term. As you can see earlier, ano ba yung meaning ng mga symbols dyan? Yung a sub n natin, ang tawag natin sa kanya, is the nth term. So, a sub 1 is the first term, and si n ay yung term number, yung nakasub dito. So, kung a sub 7 yan, ibig sabihin 7th term. And yung d is the common difference. And remember, kapag tayo ay gumagawa ng general term ng certain sequence, ito lang yung kailangan natin. Simpleng-simple lang. A sub 1 lang at saka common difference lang. So let's say, binigay sa inyo yung sequence. 4, negative 1, negative 6, negative 11, and so on. Dalawa lang ang kailangan nyo dyan. Yung first term at yung difference. Okay? Pag nakuha niyo yung dalawa na yan, makakapag-form na kayo ng general term para dyan sa sequence na yan. Okay? So, what is the common difference? What is the common difference? Ano po yung common difference nito? Mag-minus-minus lang. Yes, Mark?
Negative 5 po.
Negative 5 po. Wait lang ha. Ano to? Ayan. So, balikan natin. It's negative 5, correct? And what is the first term? Of course, that's 4. Substitute lang natin yan dito. Pag sinubstitute natin siya, ganito yung magiging itsura niya. A sub n equals the first term, 4, plus n minus 1 times the d, which is negative 5. So, since multiplication, ang operation dito, we will distribute negative 5 sa n minus 1. So, magiging 4 minus 5n plus 5. Then we will combine similar terms. 4 plus 5. This will be negative 5n plus 9. Or, pwede rin namang 9 minus 5n. So that is our e sub n. So ito naman is what we call the general term of the sequence. Okay, ito naman, general term or end term ng arithmetic. Ito, ng certain sequence. Okay, so ganun lang. Last time, ginawa natin to sa module 1. No, kinuha natin yung difference, kinuha natin yung A sub 1. Hindi nyo palang alam nun na A sub 1 pala tawag doon, na difference pala tawag doon. Okay? Next, we will apply the general term or n term in solving the following problems. So dito ang pinapahanap sa atin is si A sub 32. So all we have to do is to use the formula. Ang formula again is A sub n equals A sub 1 plus n minus 1 d. Okay, A sub n natin, and here is 32. So we have A sub 32 equals the first term, and the first term is 79 plus the n, which is 32 minus 1 times the difference. Ano ba difference nito? Ano difference nito? Aquino? Anong difference nito?
4 po.
Esther. Ayan, sinabi na 4. Positive 4 or negative 4?
Positive
Ano?
4.
Positive 4 daw. Do you agree? Sige, add tayo. 79 plus 4. Is it 75? Yes or no?
Hindi po.
Hindi po. So, meaning that is negative. And kung mapapansin nyo, pababa yung values. Pag papaba yung values, mababa yung value ng mga terms, lumiliit yung value ng mga terms, ibig sabihin yung difference mo dyan ay negative. And that is negative 4. Okay, so negative 4 times negative 4. So we have 79 plus 31 times negative 4. So multiply natin. What is 31 times negative 4? (31 times negative 4?
Negative 124 po, ma'am.
Negative 124 po ba?
64. Negative 1,000.
Negative 124. So that's 4 times 30, negative 120. Okay, tama, correct. How about 79 plus negative 124? Anong answer dito? (79 plus negative 124? Yes, sir.
Negative 45 po.
Negative 45. 1. Tama. So that's negative 45. So our A sub 32, ang pang 32nd term ay negative 45. Ayan. So how about this one? Ay, wait lang. Try naman natin na kayo ang maghanap. Okay? Ang gusto kong hanapin nyo naman is si A sub 53. Pakihanap si A sub 53. So, I'll be giving you a Jamboard link. Tapos pwede kayo dyan magsulat. Okay? Pwede kayo dyan magsulat. Bibigay ko yung link sa inyo. I'll just create first. I-create lang ako. Ayan, so makikita nyo dyan. I'll be sharing it to everyone. So, copy tayo ng link. Ito yung link. Nasa inyong in-call messages na. So, lagyan lang natin ng iba-iba pang so, hanggang 20 pages yan. Pwede kayong mag-solve. So, yan, meron na tayo, no? Dalawa, anonymously. Ayan. So, pwede kayo dyan magsagot. Ito yung given. Ayan, nakikita nyo nagsasagot sila. Ito yung given, and you are going to look for A sub 53. Pag may nagsasagot na sa isang frame, you can go to another frame. Dito, ayan, may mga frames pa dyan. Pwede kayo magsagot on your own. Ayan, o. Ayan. So, I guess dun sa ibang frames, wala pa nagsasagot. Kanya-kanya kayong frame dyan para hindi kayo pindutin nyo lang yung arrow. Ayan, tingnan natin sa second frame. Ayan, may nagtatype na. Galing naman nito nung nagtatype. Ayan. Makaangas naman yan. How about sa frame number 3? Wala pa nagsasagot. Oh, you can click the link that was given in sa ating in-call messages. Pag kinlik nyo yun, magpupunta kayo dito. There are 5 viewers na dito. Ayan, mga anonymous kangaroo and so on. Then, pwede kayo mag-type dito ng inyong solution or magsulat ng inyong solution. O, sample, pipindutin nyo lang to, pen, tapos yan, pwede na kayo magsulat. No? Pwede rin kayo magbura. You can also first, you have to also install the app. Nasaan yung nagsasagot sa number 2? Ayan. Wait. Wait daw. Okay, wait daw, wait. Galing naman ang ginagawa niya. Paano ba yun? Ito ba yun? Galing nakaano siya. Ano ginagawa niya? Ganito ba yun? Hindi naman ganito yun. Huh?
Ma'am, asan po yung
Hindi naman yung circle. Ang galing mo. Asan na yung wait? Okay, let's check first yung 1. Wala, nabura. May bumura. Okay, next. This is correct. Pwede kaya natin to yan, no? Ito dapat may equal. Okay. Tapos ito, minus muna natin. Ito, minus muna natin to. So, 53 minus 1. That is 52. Okay, 52 times negative 4. Yeah, times mo sa negative 4. Okay, go. Habang bilog-bura ko itong bilog. And this is 52 times negative 4. O, dahil minultiply mo na siya, 52 times negative 4, burahin na rin natin to. So that is 79 minus 208. What is 79 minus 208? 208 ba yun? 3 times 4. Dapat 212, ano? Ay, tama pala. 2 times 4 pala. Hindi pala 3 times 4. Tama, correct. That's correct. 208. Negative 208. Now, what is their difference? Nasaan yung sumasagot nito? Difference na lang nila yung titingnan natin. Nasaan ka na? Yung sumasagot. Nawala na siya. O, ayan, sige, ikaw na lang. Ano ba yan? The Anonymous Cat. What is 39 minus 208? Buray na natin tong part na to. Ay, 79 minus 208. Ayan. Balik na siya sa dati. The answer is... Is it negative 179? 7 ba to? How about yung mga nasa Google Meet or sa FB Live? Negative 1. Negative 171 daw. How about the others?
Negative
Sige,
129 po.
the answer is negative 129. So the answer here is negative 129. Okay, so correcto. Pero ito, hindi. Malinaw? So that is how you look for a specified term. Kapag pinapakuha sa inyo yung specified term, all you need to do is to substitute the n and the difference, tapos perform yun ang indicated operation. Okay? So, yung susunod na sasagot ko, hirap po magsulat. O, sige na, wag na magsulat ko, nahihirapan. Mamaya, magsasagot din ulit tayo dito. Pero, we are going to answer here sa ating frame number 3. Okay, so, let's move on. Ito naman is you are given a general term for that specific sequence. And you are going to look for the n. Kasi given yung value, pero hindi natin alam kung pang ilan siya. Okay? Hindi natin alam kung pang ilan yung value. Cutie daw ng sulat niya. O, pansinin niyo sa Legara. Legara. Okay, so given the general term, which is e sub n, equals negative 10 plus 4n, we're going to look for the pang ilang term ba siya, okay, the n, pero given na sa atin yung value niya. So, na lang gagawin natin ngayon? All we have to do is to substitute this to a sub n. Substitute natin siya sa a sub n. So, dito yon. So, we have negative 2 equals negative 10 plus 4n. Okay? Transpose natin to, we'll have negative 2 plus 10 equals 4n. And negative 2 plus 10 is 8. We have 4n. We have to do is to divide both sides by 4. Okay? Then n now is 2. Meaning, siya ay nasa second term. Or siya ay second term. Malinaw po ba? So, kayo, sasagutin kayo ng ganyan, pero we will start it at frame number 3. Ano po yung hahanapin nyo? Wait lang. Isa-solve ko lang. So, we are going to look for the n ng pang ilang term siya, si positive 74. So, you are going to look for the term number nito. So, go back to the link that was given. Start tayo sa frame number 3. Litan ko lang siya para makita niyo yung given. So, ayan yung given natin. A sub n is 74. And ito yung ating general term. Frame number 3 tayo magsisimula. I'll set the background para hindi mahirap mag-line-line. Wala magbubura ng 2 tsaka 1. Ay, nandito siya. Ang kulit niyo, sabi ko, frame 3. Sige, okay na yan. O, yung iba, magsagot na rin. Ay, sorry. Can see changes. What happened? Ayan. Ang daming frames dito. Magkanya-kanya kayong frames. Tama ba yung answer ni Juan? How about the others? Medyo kulang lang yung sagot niya. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Cancel na yan. How about this? Ayun, ang sagot niya, 21. Pero is it A sub n or n? A sub n ba siya? Kasi A sub n mo, 74 na eh. Ano bang hinahanap natin dito? Diba yung n lang? So is it A sub n or n lang?
N equals to 21.
N is equal to 21.
21 po.
So, yan din yung sagot ng classmate nyo. N is equal to 21. Ibig sabihin, siya ay 21st term, pang 21st. Okay, sige, Bulan. Almar. Okay, so pang 21st term siya. And huwag kakalimutan na kapag ang hinahanap natin ay yung value ng n, kapag po ang hinahanap ninyo ay yung value ng n, it is always positive. Linawan lang natin. So that is the correct answer. Eh, walang negative dyan kasi bilang yan eh. Pang ilang term. Pang 10, pangalawa, pang 5, and so on. Okay? Next. Ano po bang mga susunod dito? Oh, pang anong term daw si negative 169? Sige nga, paki-try ulit. Magsunod na ano kayo ha, susunod na, kasi isi-save ko to. Hindi ko siya pwedeng burahin. So, dun tayo sa frame number 2. Ulitin ko. Ito nga, sagot niya. 21. Frame number 3 tayo. Hala, bakit niyo binubura? Sabi ko, kailangan ko yan. Balik. Ay. Paluin ko sa puwet tong batang to eh. Sabi ko, wag magbubura sa frame number 1. Ang kulit! Ang kulit. Sabi ko, kailangan ko yan. Yan mo, i-back mo. Anak, oy. Ano ba itong, anonymous? Anak, balik mo, balik. Ito, i-undo mo lahat. I-undo mo yan. Undo. Undo. Tapos punta ka sa ibang frame. Undo. Punta ka sa ibang frame. Epal daw kasi. Oy, anak. Sino kaya ang Tigilan mo yan. Hindi ka naman nagsasagot. Feeling ko si ano to eh. Ligara. Si Ligara ba to? Sige.
Ma'am,
Frame number 3 ka na.
Ako yan, ma'am.
Ay, di ba ito yan? Sino yan? Si Lester?
Ma'am, ako yung nagsasagot kaso may umi-epal na naglilinya-linya.
Bobora. O, kaya nga dito kayo sa sa susunod pa. Huwag kasi nakikialam, kanya-kanyang frame. O, tinan mo nga to, sariling frame siya, uwo daw. Diba? Umuuwo pa kayo dyan. Ano ba kayo? Okay, ibang frame ang gamitin nyo. Ngayon lang yata ulit sila nakapagsulat, namimiss na nila magsulat. Asa na yung nagsasagot dito? Si Anonymous. Lahat kayo Anonymous eh. Dito kayo magsagot sa frame 3. Ikaw ba yung Rodriguez? Nagsasagot? Sige, you can answer me.
Hindi, ma'am, di po ako.
Okay. Sino yung nagtatype kanina sa first? Dali, para meron kayong recitation naman. Sayang
Ako po, ma'am.
Oh, Mark, dito na kayo sa 3. Frame 3. Sige, go.
Ma'am, ano po yung given po dun sa ano?
Ay, yung given. Ito. Ayan. Yun din, pero you are going to look for pang ilang term or the end ng negative 169. Ay, yung susunod, syempre, doon na kayo sa frame number 4 kasi may sasagot na sa 3. And so on. Wala magbubura ng 1 ha. Kailangan ko yan. Negative 164 plus 10 is 154 divided by 4. 3, 54. 164 ba? Di ba 169 yun? Negative 169. Balikan natin. Negative 169. 69 to ha. 169. Hindi 164. Yan. Magiging 159.
Ma'am, pwede sagot na lang. Ang hirap kasi mag-draw.
Pwede naman. Pero maganda yung nakikita yung solution. Ang laglang laro.
Hindi nyo nagkakabitan kayo dito.
Oh.
Ang ina, batchmate ko palang hayop niya. Pinaka. Ay, bigyan mo na ba? Tumasira yung
Ako sa field dito lang. Hindi siya yung contractor. Negative 169 equals negative 10 plus 4n. So, transpose, naging negative 159 divided by 4. So, this is 12, 39. Tama ba na ito din yung kanina? Tingnan natin ha, silipin ko lang. Ito din ba yung sequence kanina? Magkaiba, anak. Hindi mo pwedeng gamitin to kasi magiging iba. Again, wala rin po tayong, kaya ako napansin na mali yung kanya sinasagutan. Kasi wala po tayong decimal or fraction when it comes to n. Okay? So, ano dapat yung gagamitin mo dyan? Ganito po bang formula yung gagamitin? Dito ka na sa 4. Ganyan po bang formula yung gagamitin? Or dapat n term ang ginagamit? I mean, the general term itself. Or kailangan mo muna dapat kunin yung general term nito. Ano ba yung general term niya? Pakita ko sa inyo yung general term niya. Nasaan na yung pen ko? Ayan. Ayan. Sige, go. And minus 1, correct? Hindi siya 164. So it should be n minus 1. Sige. Gawing n minus 1. N minus 1 times the difference. Ano yung difference nito? Kanina, alam na natin yung difference niya is negative 4. Okay, go. Tignan nga natin kasi baka mamaya may mali. Next. Saan na yung nagsasagot dito? Mark. Solve this. Solve mo yan habang nire-report ko yung attendance. Anong ginawa natin dyan? Ginamit natin yung general term. Sinubstitute natin sa A sub n, sinubstitute natin sa A sub 1, and yung difference. Report lang ako ng attendance natin. Tignan mo sa section ko. $16 plus 16 ba to? 16 plus 7. 16. Wala, ang baba. 16 plus 7. So girls, bakit ang konti lang nung sumagot dito sa attendance? Mga nasa Google Meet. Konti lang ba kayo? Siyam lang kayo, yung mga nasa Google Meet. Naling Rene dyan Kagurungan, Sixon. Si Pia nandito. Pia Gabriel. Baldo Sancho. Parang hindi ko nandito na pala siya. Hindi ko makikita nagsasagot. Fernandez. Si Hita nandito to. Corteza nandito. Kaya lang ba yung babae na nandito? Baka may hindi pa nakapag-attendance sa ating group. Mag-attendance na po. 9 plus 11, 20. Yan, si Ezekiel. Ano ba pronunciation ng pangalan mo na? Si Ligara. Si Ligara ba to?
Ano po, ma'am?
24-year boys. Ano pronunciation ng first name mo?
Ezekiel po, ma'am.
Ezekiel.
Nagkamali lang po yung spell sa certificate.
Birth. Ako din ganun eh. Nagkamali din yung spelling ng pangalan ko sa birth. Tapos pinanindigan ko na kasi, di ba, mahal magpabago ng or magpaayos ng name. So, panindigan nyo na yan pag ganyan. So, girls, wala pa nadadagdag. Baka nakalimutan nyo pong mag-attendance. Ganun din sa FB Live natin. There are 11 students. Pero ang nakikita ko dito ay walang sumasagot sa comments. So, you are considered absent pa rin. Kahit 5 kayong nanonood dyan. As long as hindi kayo nag-attendance, hindi kayo sumasagot, you are considered absent kasi para kayong nanood lang ng pelikula at wala kayong pare-ari action. Okay? So, sa girls, FB Live 11 daw sila. And sa girls, Google Meet 9. O, malalaman natin yan mamaya kapag sumagot na kayo. O, hindi na tinuloy ni ano. Hindi na nga, gawin ko na nga dito sa ating hindi na tinapos eh. Nainis na siya kasi sinulatan ko ng -4 times, ano yun? And -1 times -4. So dito, you can use a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the difference. Okay, so what you need to substitute here is the value of a sub n, value of the first, or yung first term, and yung difference. So yun lang, tatlo na yun. Ang a sub n natin is -169. Ang a sub 1 natin is 79. And ang difference natin ay -4. So as you can see, ang difference niyan is -4. Next, substitute natin, we'll get -169 equals 79 plus n minus 1 times the difference, which is -4. Distribute natin sa -4. This will be 79 and, wait lang, i-transpose na rin natin si positive 79. Ay, hindi, mamaya na pala. Para isasabay na natin yung magiging constant number dito. So that's 169 equals 79 plus or minus -4n plus 4. So add natin to. 79 plus 4 is
83.
Correct. Transpose natin sa 83. So that will be -169 minus 83 equals 4n. So what is -169 minus 83? Or negative minus 83. Yes? Ano po? Denver.
86, ma'am.
Negative
Po,
252.
Negative 252, correct. Equals negative 4. And divide natin both sides. Negative 4 and at negative 252 sa negative 4. Cancel. Then our n now is equal to
Negative
negative
63.
252. Anong negative? Negative times negative ay divided by negative. Positive. Yes, Denver. What's your answer? Kate?
63 po.
Positive 63. So, check na natin. So, 25 divided by 4, 6. Well, okay, correct. Positive 63. So, ano yung kailangan nyo tandaan? Kapag n ang hinahanap, wala tayong negative. Okay? Wala ring fraction. Wala rin yung decimal. Kasi that's non-negative. And at the same time, hindi siya counting number siya. So, pang ano siya, sasabihin mo kung pang ilang term. So, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin pang kalahati siya na pwesto. Hindi ganun. So, ang count natin dito is all positive counting numbers. Or, should I say, counting numbers. Hindi all positive counting. Kasi lahat ng counting numbers is positive. Okay, we started 1 and so on. Malinaw? Let's proceed. Ay, naku, nabigay na. Ayan na yung sagot na ibigay ko na. So, pakita ko na lang sa inyo paano to sinusolve, okay? Para makamove na tayo sa mga susunod pa. So, dito, sa case na to, ang hinahanap ay tatlo. Ano-ano yung mga yon? Yung a sub 1 or the first term, the difference, and the nth term. Okay? Pero, ang ibinigay sa atin na given ay si a sub 3, which is equal to 147, and si a sub 13, which is equal to 97. Now, what will you do for you to get or for you to find the following? Though nakita na natin may mga answer na dito, okay? Paano natin siya makukuha? So, una, ang gagawin natin, katulad kanina, is to use the formula for arithmetic sequence. And that is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the difference. Gagamitin natin yan. So, saan natin siya gagamitin? Gagamitin natin siya for us to get the general formula or substitute natin si 3 sa n. And dito naman sa substitute natin si 13 sa n. Okay? So, magiging a sub 3 is equal to a sub 1 plus 3 minus 1 times d. Ito naman, ganun din. A sub 13 equals a sub 1 plus 13 minus 1 times d. Okay? And then after that, simplify natin. Magma-minus na tayo dyan. So, 3 minus 1 is 2, so magiging 2d yan. Ito naman, 13 minus 1 is 12, so magiging 12d yan. Okay, then substitute natin dito yung values ng a sub 13 at yung values ng a sub 3. So, kapag ginawa natin yon, ang magiging equation natin, dito na tayo, a sub 3 magiging 147 equals a sub 1 plus 3 minus 1 is 2 times d, 2d. Next, si a sub 13 naman, lagay natin dito sa baba, 97, medyo mahaba yung ano ko. Si a sub 13, ito natin sa baba, that's 97 equals a sub 1 plus 12d. Then again, kanina, sabi ko nga sa inyo, we will subtract. Okay? subtract natin yan. So, dahil magsa-subtract tayo, we will change all the signs. So, from positive, magiging negative. From negative, magiging positive. So, as you can see, si 97 ay positive, magiging negative na yan. Si A sub 1 is positive, so magiging negative. Si 12D is positive also, so magiging negative na yan. Then, we will proceed to addition. Okay? So, mag-a-add na tayo. Ano yung ibig sabihin nun? 147 plus 97 will be equal to?
44
Ito,
to 44.
cancel na. 40 ba? 42 ba? 40, 40, 40 ba?
244 po, ma'am.
244 ba? That's positive and negative. Magkaiba sila ng sign. Kapag magkaiba ng sign, ano ginagawa natin? Are we going to add or subtract? Diba? Pag magkaiba sila ng sign, mag-add ba tayo? Mag-subtract? Yes?
50 po, ma'am.
Sabi ni Pion, 50. Binubulong niya 50. So, the answer here is 50. Okay? And A sub 1 plus negative A sub 1 is 0, so we cancel it out. We have 2D plus negative 12D. So, ano yung magiging answer natin dyan? 2 plus negative 12. Kasi alam na natin may D yan. 2 plus negative 12?
Negative 10 po, ma'am.
Correct. Negative 10. So as you can see, ang meron na tayo ngayon is 50 equals negative 10D. I-divide natin both sides by negative 10. So, kopyahin natin si 50 tsaka si negative 10D. Divide natin both sides by negative 10. So, our difference now is 50 divided by negative 10. Ano na magiging difference natin?
5 po, ma'am.
Negative 5. Opo, ito na, negative 5. Okay? So, nakuha natin yung difference using the equations, no? Nagsimula tayo dito sa general equation ng ating arithmetic sequence. Nag-substitute tayo ng n. And sinubstitute din natin yung value nito. Okay? Next, ang hinahanap naman ay A sub 1. Okay? After mo makuha kasi si difference, next is to get the A sub 1. And para magawa natin yon, what you can do is to get either yung kahit isa dito sa dalawang to. Okay? Pero remember na kung ano yung sign niya dati, so disregard natin yan. Okay? Yung sign niya nung una, yun yung gagawin natin. Okay? So, ito ang gagamitin ko, no? 97 equals E sub 1 plus 2D. Tinanggal ko na yung mga negative dyan kasi kaya lang siya nag-minus, kaya lang siya nag-negative because nag-subtract tayo kanina. Okay? So, substitute natin sa negative 5 para makuha natin yung A sub 1. So, to do that, we'll have 97 equals A sub 1 plus 2 times negative 5. And 2 plus negative 5 is
3, ma'am.
po, negative.
Negative 3 po. 3.
Oy, 2 times negative 5. 2 times multiplication.
Negative 15, ma'am.
2 times negative 5.
Negative 10.
Negative 10.
Negative 10. Correct. Ay, wait lang. May napindot ako. Ay, ano ba yan? Negative 10. Okay? And we have here 97. So, ano nang gagawin natin next? We will transpose this, combine like terms. So, magiging A sub 1 equals 97 plus 10. Okay? Magiging
107, ma'am. Base of 1.
ano daw po?
107,
A
ma'am.
sub 1 is 107. Wait lang. Titingnan ko lang yung ano ha. Kaya pala sabi ko, ba't mali yung sagot natin? Diba 12 dito? 2D lang nilagay ko. Ito mga anak. Laman lang nag-correct sa akin. 12D tayo. 12, 12, 12. That's 12. It should
my
be
sentence.
12.
Dapat.
Ay, diba? 12 times negative 5. What is 12 times negative 5?
60, ma'am. 60.
60? Diba ba?
Apo,
Try
ma'am.
muna
60.
natin. Tama. 60. Try lang natin to. Kaya pala sabi ko, parang mali. Negative 60. So, pag tinranspose natin siya, it will become positive 60. Okay, so 97 plus 60 is 100.
57, ma'am.
Correct. Sino yung nagsasalita ng mahina lang? Correct yung answer. So,
Ako po, ma'am. Ligara po.
Okay, so that's A sub 1 equals 157. So, ganun ka-importante na alam dapat ninyo. Tulad nito, natabunan kasi siya eh. So, usog nga natin ng konti yung negative. Yung negative na part. Ay, sorry. Yung negative na part. Kasi, nawala na siya. Okay? So, A sub 1 is 157. Now, we are done with difference. We are done with A sub 1. Ang hindi na lang natin nakukuha pa ay yung end term. And napakasimple lang nun. Bakit? Kasi isa-substitute mo lang sa A sub 1 si first term at si difference. Dito sa formula na to. Hingay ng pusa ko, di ba? A sub n is equal to the first term, 157, plus n minus 1 times t, which is negative 5. So, magiging A sub n equals 157 plus, or minus na tayo, negative 5 times n is negative 5n. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. So, add natin. E sub n now is 162 minus 5n. Or pwede rin namang negative 5n plus 162. Either of the two. Okay? So, malinaw na po. Ito po yung answer natin doon. And then, dito na siya. Any question about this? Kung wala na, we will proceed para matapos na rin tayo. Ito naman. Kate. Si Kate. Tama ba to, Kate, ang pagkakatawag? Pakibasa.
Apply the general term or end term in solving the following problems. To help her parents in this pandemic, Jean saves 5 pesos more each
5
week.
peso.
5 peso more each week than she does the preceding week. Her savings on the first week was 15. What is the end term?
15 pesos. Okay? So, kung ang first week niya is 15 pesos and she is adding 5 peso more every week, ano daw yung ating end term? Okay nga? How can you find the end term? Di ba? Ano ginagawa natin in finding the end term? Nagsasubstitute tayo dun sa general formula ng ating arithmetic. So, going back to the dito tayo sa 5. Sa 5 ako titingin Sa 5. Fifth, what we call this fifth frame. Gamitin natin to in general term and we will look for the end term ng situation na to. Okay? Dito tayo sa frame number 5. Huwag buburahin si 1, Kasi kailangan ko yan. Ay, ang galing naman na nag-type oh. Walang negative 169. Ma'am, ano yun? Ano gets? Ano yun? Kasi nag-start ka sa 79. Pang ilan ba siya? Pang ilan si 169? Pang 63? Ilan to lahat? 1, 2, 3. Ang haba naman nito, nak. Wala daw si negative 169. Sige, later. Check ko yan. Let's have page number 5. So, ang gusto ko, you proceed to page number 5. So, to solve this problem, okay, go. Habang binibilang ko tong sinasabi niya na walang negative 169. 5, 10, 15. 21. 21, 31, 36, 31. Oh, may mali sa... May nagsasagot na ba? Pang fifth frame. Using the general term, you have to look for the nth term. Solve nyo pa? So, fifth frame po kayo. Sino yung nagsagot sa second frame? Paki-explain nga sa akin bago tayo mag-move.
Oh, ma'am.
Sino yan? Ha? Ano ba? Ano yung gusto mo sabihin sa second frame?
Wala, ma'am. Inisa-isa ko lang po kanina. Paano ng 4. Inisa-isa ko hanggang umabot ng 69.
Ano nga yung negative 169 natin? Ano nga ulit siya? Ito ba yung sinasabi mo? Ano ba tayo? Ito? Ang pang ilan siya?
Opo.
Bakit? 63 naman talaga siya. Oo nga, pang 63 siya. Ano yung sinasabi mong wala? Pag binilang? Ano yung sinasabi mo? Pag binilang?
Opo.
Ano yung sinasabi mo? Natin. Nasa na yung nagsasagot sa frame number 5. Pakisolve na po yung nth term. Ginawa na natin yung kanina. May sobra ka yata dito, anak. Ito, may sobra kang isa. Dito ka sa 3. Asan si Rodriguez? 3 minus 4. Okay, tama. Dito, meron na siyang Ito, tawag dito. Rodriguez, tingnan mo to. Itong part na to. Ay, sa page 5 kayo, frame 5. Itong part na to, negative 74, negative 74, tsaka negative 79. Yan lang yung difference nila. Ginawa mong 5.
5.
Ito, from 69, negative 69, dapat magiging negative 73. Diba? Sunod, plus 4, negative 77. So, nawala ka na dun sa pattern. Negative 81, negative 85, negative 89. O, yun na. Yung part na yun. Kaya siguro nawala si 169. Okay? Okay, tuloy mo ulit yan. So, yun yung reason bakit nawala walang negative 169. May part na sumobra ka ng add. Okay, case solved. Let's proceed to 5. Ano na tayo sa 5? Oh, ano nangyari sa page 5? Ayan, may nasasagot pala. So, A-sub, ano tayo? Again, we're looking for the end term, ha? Yung formula for that specific sequence. Okay? Kulang pa lang ako dito. Okay. Ayun, tama. Substitute nyo lang. Ano isa-substitute nyo dyan? Substitute nyo yung difference. Substitute nyo yung first term. So, what is the difference dito sa ating problem? Ano kaya yung difference? The difference is? Ano yung isa-substitute natin? Yes? May nag-raise ng hand. Hindi ko nakita yung name. What is the difference? Naku, wala na sumagot. What is the difference? Sige nga, kung nandiyan pa kayo, please raise your hand. Ayan, nandiyan pa si Kate, nandiyan pa si Gabriel, Ferran po. Ayan, ang dami na, hindi ko na nasundan. And yung iba hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin, missing in action pa rin, Sabi nga dito sa attendance ko, missing in action daw po sila. Okay, please lower your hand. O, ano yung difference nito? Natingin ninyo, what is the difference of this? Yes, Kate, Ferran po. Sige, sabay kayo. 1, 2, 3, go. Hindi na sila sumagot. Ready, Jen.
5 po, ma'am.
5 po, of course. Kasi yun yung ina-add niya every week. So, ano naman yung natin? First term. Ano yung first term natin, Renny Jen?
15 po.
Okay, so since you know already the first term and the difference, madali na lang sa inyo isolve yung nth term niya. Substitute niyo lang to, substitute niyo yung difference, distribute niyo, and perform the indicated operation or simplify the equation. Sige nga, sa ating page number 5, again, there are 7 viewers or 6. Pero hindi ko nakikita na may nagsasagot. Wait lang. Meron dito napakalaking, anong tawag dyan? Napakalaking hindi natin makita. Wait lang. Hanapin natin. Siguro makita, wait. Ito ang sagot niya. A sub n. Ang sinagot niya yung n. Again, we are looking for the nth term and we are not solving for a specific, or we are not looking for the term number. Hindi yung n ang hinahanap natin. We are looking for the equation. Okay? Equation ang hinahanap natin. Ayan, tama to. Sige, please continue. Sino man yung nasa page 5. Tama yan. Huwag nyo lang gagalawin yung iba pang pages na nandito. Okay, para sige, may nagsasagot na sa page 7. Go. Answer lang. Si Uhu, ganun pa rin. Ako. Uhugin siguro to, no? Yung ba itong uho na to? Uhugin siguro yan. Burahin natin. Sayang ang papel. Okay. May nag-drawing na. Napaka-angas naman talaga. Ano tawag dito? Artistic ng section Aquino. No, kung sino ka man. Makikita ko naman kayo dito sa version history. Later ko titignan. Ano daw? Isko. Sino naman si Isko? Ay, kilala ko pala yan. Hayaan mo na si Isko. Ano tayong magagawa sa kanya? Kanya-kanyang buhay. Ayan. So, 5 times n. Tignan natin kung ano. 5 times n. Correct. Plus 5n minus. Yan, 5. Correct. Correct. Ayan, correct. So, the answer here is, check natin. E sub n is equal to 15, first term, plus n minus 1 times the difference, which is 5, correct? E sub n is equal to 15, plus 5n minus 5, correct? And subtract natin yan, we'll get E sub n equals 10n. I mean 10 plus 5n, correct? So, marunong na kayo on how to get the nth term. How about yung ibang mga slides? Nakita ko dito, wala namang ibang nagsagot. Balikan natin. Ito siguro, A sub n is 15. Bukod doon, wala na. So, let us proceed. So, that is 15 plus 5n minus 5, and A sub n now is equal to 10 plus 5n, correct? Now, how about if we are going to solve for the 24th week? Paano naman yung 24th week natin? Yun na, you can have page 6, frame 6 for that. Frame number 6 po para doon. Sakto, binura na yung Isko Moreno. Okay, number 6 tayo, page or frame number 6. Pakisagot po yung question na to. Na paano naman sa 24th week, magkano yung masisave niya for the 24th week?
$120, ma'am.
120. Kasi 10 plus 5 times 24. 5 times 24 is, gamitin natin tong formula na to. Ito. Kung nag-substitute tayo dyan ng 24, we'll get 10 plus 5 times 24. And that is 120 plus 10, 130.
Opo.
Okay? Then, I'll be sending this to you as practice. Mag-practice po kayo sa notebook ninyo. Mag-practice din kayo sa assessment ninyo for you to be ready sa ating written work 1, which is recorded and graded. Malinaw? So, you can answer your written work. Pag sinagutan niyo yung, no, not the written work. You can answer your assessment too. And kapag nakita nyo na medyo mababa pa yung score nyo or mababa talaga yung score niyo, mag-review kayo. You can always go back to our FB Live or yung recorded video na ina-upload ko sa inyong page para balikan yung mga lessons at para mag-review. Kasi yung ating written work 1, yun ay, of course, recorded and yan ang magiging basihan ng inyong grade. So, ang tawag dito? Ano yung purpose? Bakit ako nagbibigay sa inyo ng mga gawain para makapag-practice kayo on your own? Remember, lahat kayo gusto nyo pumasa, and para pumasa ka, you need to exert extra effort, and that is to practice and practice. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Okay? So, I'll send this to your group. Yan, yung A, 1 to 8 yan. And then, itong B, 1 to 5 naman. Then, we will have a assessment 2 Pag ready na kayo, you can answer that. Pag mababa yung score, balikan niyo yung mga lesson. Pag okay na yung score, mag-review para naman sa written work. Okay? Nagkakaintindihan. So, dun sa mga hindi pa nagsasagot ng assessment number 1, libre lang po ang pagsasagot, walang bayad. Makikita mo doon kung naintindihan mo ba talaga yung lesson o hindi. Nagkakaintindihan po. Is there any question? Kung wala, I'll screenshot first itong mga nandito. Then, send natin sa group. Then, since it is already 11:02, pwede na po kayong mag-leave. Pero bago yon, you have to type your name and put done para malaman ko na natapos niyo po yung klase at nandito kayo hanggang sa matapos yung klase natin. Okay, kasi yung iba, ang dami na nagsialisan. 33 tayo kanina or 31. Pero nag-alisa na sila. So, ganun din sa FB Live. May 3 nanonood. Isa ata ako dun. No? Simula kanina, wala akong natanggap na comment. So, lahat po kayo absent. Kahit na nanonood kayo dyan. So, again, before you leave, you have to type your full name and then you type done. So, recorded itong ating session. Ibig sabihin, pati yung mga chat ninyo is recorded. So, that will be used to prove na kayo ay pumasok o hindi pumasok sa aking klase. Okay, so pag nakapag-type na po ng name and nakapag-type na ng done, you may now leave the meeting and enjoy your lunch. Okay?